Hello and welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Brian Martingano.
I'm Drew Barocas.
And today we have a girls soccer match between the Jackson-Liberty Lions and the Pineland Wildcats.
The starting lineup for the Jackson-Liberty Girls varsity team are midfield, Sienna Bone, forward, Alyssa Gallade, midfield, Emily Hagberg, midfield, Christina Guns-Unson, defense, Olivia Pirog, defense, Brooke Osias-Mina, forward, Chelsea Lavizo, defense, Samantha Diamond.
Midfield, Abigail Bannon. Forward, Alyssa Weiner. Midfield, Sam Lindenheimer. Midfield, Chloe Cooney. Defense, Haley Wise. Goalkeeper, Cameron Wise. And forward, Morgan Montana. The Lions are 2-2, and their coaches are Dana Costello, Katie Weir, and Sarah Hayek.
While the Wildcats coaches are Don Paget, Dennis Marcisi, John Terakiko, and Corey Dasty.
And their players are Abby Hart, Sunny Delemo, Amanda Cisco, Maggie Crevy, Megan Jurch, Marley Taff, Kaylee Pompino, Bridget Dubas, Lely Garcia, Leslie Herrera, Kaylee Stallard, and their keeper is Melissa Muslinski. Hoping for a good game tonight. The weather seems to be pretty good. Hopefully it holds out as we get ready to get started here.
Definitely. Looks like Jackson Liberty has a better record than Pineland, but that never really matters after the game, after that whistle blows.
And then we saw Liberty play, I think, a little bit earlier, and they did look good, but gotta see, it definitely all depends on what happens in game. Some teams like to play it fast, some teams play it slow.
Definitely.
And from practice, I saw a lot of passing plays being practiced from Liberty and hoping to see some of those come out.
Oh, definitely. A player I'm looking forward to watching is forward Alyssa Gallade, recently up for the Shore Conference Girls Soccer Player of the Week. She is also a player to score. She seems to be a very, very good player. I'm very excited to see how she performs.
And a lot of star players on these teams. They're definitely going to be looking to get the win tonight. They're going to want to get it going fast. Try to score early. Just an early lead is the best lead you can get. Kind of give yourself a little bit of room to wiggle. And
looks like Pineland's going to start with the ball, I think. And here's the kick. A good deep ball for Liberty with a nice kick upfield. Looks like they get possession back.
They get ready to cross mid. Able to go forward. Great pass, but isn't quite able to get it done. Ball will go back to the Wildcats.
Great defense by Liberty. They get the ball back. Number 27. Okay. And Liberty keeps the ball, goes back, and they push it upfield. No problem. Okay. Pineland with the ball. They're pushing transition.
Liberty going to take it over now, trying to push forward. This ball has been mostly on the Liberty side. A little bit of a breakaway now, but Liberty will get there first. Looking to get it down the sideline.
Definitely.
Sam, I need you to work today. Let's go.
Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pineland ball.
Number 2.
Pineland looking to keep on the pressure here.
Quick throw in by Pineland. It's going to be great defense by Liberty, but Pineland's able to keep possession. They're going to pressure in the corner. It's going to be a goal kick.
And good cross there. Definitely just trying to keep it on. It was a 2-on-1 in a rough situation where only one person in the middle, but I think Pineland is going to need to I don't know. They're going to want to capitalize on that one. There wasn't much of a threat there.
Definitely wasn't. I don't think anybody was even in the middle ready for to receive a crossover. Liberty with a ball. They're going to try and kick downfield, but possession goes back to Pineland as they kick it. Liberty keeps it. Great opportunity here. Pineland's able to possession.
Great block there. Moving forward, Liberty able to keep possession of the ball. Pass through, somehow makes its way.
Liberty with an attempt to block it. The ball stays in. It's going to be given to Liberty.
Liberty now trying to go down the field. They've been looking to make a little bit bigger plays here once again.
I think definitely.
Down the field.
Liberty's looking very good.
Gets control of the ball, passes it forward, goes to the outside.
Liberty
Race to get there.
Liberty with an opportunity to score here, but as Pineland kicks it away. Liberty blocks. They're going to try and go transition. Fast play here. They definitely are looking to try and take one up players. Like they're just trying to make it through multiple guys. Not really passing.
Yeah, and it looks like they're definitely back playing it a little bit. Able to get the pass over now, but not much room to go. Afraid of an offsides penalty there. That ball just go back, but I think it's going to be a corner for Liberty.
Pineland just kicked it out of bounds. I do not know who they were trying to pass to.
I think might have been a little bit of a miscommunication there, but
hopefully they're not able to. And Liberty looks like they're going to try and capitalize on this play.
Liberty setting the whole team up, even the goalie coming out a little bit. They're going to want to play aggressive here. Once again, get that early score, get themselves in the lead.
Definitely. It looks like goal kick's going to be taken by Midi Sam Lindenheimer, but it can block. Saved again.
Two great saves there by the keeper.
What a play. It's blocked.
Gets pitched out to the middle, and it goes
again,
down the side. But what great saves there by Melissa Malinsky.
That was a great play.
The Pinelands. I mean, there was two really good opportunities there that neither one of them were able to be capitalized on by just great work.
Definitely. And just being able to keep track of that ball while it's in the air is definitely something good goalies have. It's definitely a good trait goalies need.
And two quick shots in succession usually ends up in a goal. But
definitely. And as Pineland takes a kick.
And Liberty did get two decent shots. The second one did seem to be mostly at the keeper. The keeper will come out of the box up for this.
Goalie's going to take possession. Looks like they're trying to hit it upfield. Deep ball downfield.
And
penalty.
Tripping happening there.
They're trying to make a quick work out of it for Pineland. Liberty with a great play. Liberty looks to be great on defense and definitely being able to keep possession for themselves.
But one thing that Liberty does tend to be doing is they just send the ball. They're just trying to get out of their half as quick as possible, not really trying to set themselves up until they get on that
which isn't always, that is not always the greatest thing.
But Liberty able to take control here. Trying to dribble it up the side, but great pressure there. Able to keep the ball inbounds and get it upfield.
Great move by Liberty. Ball's kept inbounds. What a move.
Liberty kind of slow playing it here, trying to give their team time. Great pass over, looking to see if she can get past on the one-on-one. Teammate finally arrives. Ball goes into open area, and it will go to Pinelands.
Oh, but Liberty plays great defense. He goes back to them. They're now trying to set up a little bit of an offense here.
Goes cross field, passing it out again. Great play there. Gonna maybe look to cross it in. Not the best pass there, but fighting for the ball still.
Liberty definitely fighting for it.
That ball will go out.
Looks like that's gonna go back to Liberty.
Liberty gonna take it here, trying to go fast, and that is just a missed touch there. Unfortunate.
Definitely. Pineland with a quick throw, and it goes downfield to an open player. And that ball's going to go back out. This ball seems to be very slippery.
Yep, and just a little bit of misplays here. But Liberty now with an open player, a little bit of space, looking to cross it. Takes it to the mid by herself. Looking to pass it in, gets a pass off, but great defensive stand by the Wildcats.
That ball is going to go out. It looks like it's going to go back to Liberty.
Liberty keeping the pressure on here. The Wildcats seem to have been able to put on pressure for a few seconds, but not for long. as Pinelands will kick it down the side.
Liberty grabbing possession of it, keeping it in bounds. Off the Pinelands player is going to stick with Liberty.
Liberty now trying to keep them out of their half, and the Wildcats haven't done the best job keeping the pressure on.
They have not. Liberty's been able to keep possession on Pinelands side of the field for most of the game right now.
And the few times that the Wildcats get the ball, they do what they just did and just give it away. Trying to go for some of the longer passes, but I don't think that's going to work against the Lions defense.
It doesn't even look like anybody's really getting to the spots to get those long passes anyway. Seems to be just them kicking it, hoping somebody can catch up. Liberty goes down with a breakaway. Liberty with a chance. Shot. Over.
That will go off the field goal post, but a great shot there.
And here's a replay. Great idea off the crossbar of the football post.
And just a really good shot, a little bit high, but that's what Liberty wants. They want to get a shot out early.
And they're definitely getting those opportunities there. She's definitely going to try and get that one back, though.
And Wildcats now slow playing it, but I think one thing that might not be helping their offense is the fact that they're keeping one player dedicated defense and not quite doing man coverage, but instead just having somebody near the goal.
And it really looks like nobody's moving to help.
And they seem to be trusting themselves in one-on-ones, which hasn't seemed to work out great, although it is a scoreless game.
As Liberty looks like it gets a penalty, it's going to go to Pineland.
Midfield, we got to keep it here.
Pineland's taking it quick, going to try to move down the field fast, but not much setup on the Liberty side. It's a 2-on-3.
Back and forth, it's going to stay with Pineland on the Liberty side of the ball. They're going to kick it back, but Liberty's going to take possession.
She's just going to pass it in, try to put the pressure on, and keep it in the Wildcat side.
But Liberty's going to keep it. They're going to try and make a big play here. They have a lot of players ready downfield for plays.
And Liberty has been doing a really good job of just keeping players on the ball. And when they're kicking it right out into the open, they're doing a really good job of getting to it first.
Liberty takes a pass outside. It's going to be a goalie shot. Goal kick down the field.
He's able to take it, pass it towards the middle, but great interception there by Liberty.
Liberty with a deep shot downfield.
And once again, all the pressure is coming up Liberty. That ball finds its way over towards the Wildcat net. Liberty once again just slow playing it, and they're fine doing that. That ball will go slightly out of the way, but another goal kick for Wildcats. They're going to see if they can finally get it onto the Liberty half with some pressure.
Yep. Looks like Liberty is trying to rush the ball a little bit, which isn't always the greatest thing.
Definitely going to want to do a change in strategy here for the Wildcats, as it seems they've taken that one defensive player and moved her up a little bit, but
I believe it's the same thing.
And
Liberty play some rough defense over there, and that's going to go to... Ball's going to go to Liberty.
Liberty once again with another throw-in on the Wildcat side. They're really going to try to score on these, and they're getting a lot of opportunities, but a few good saves by the goalkeeper and a few missed shots by Liberty, and the game's still tied.
Game is definitely pretty even at this point. Liberty, though, playing, I think, a bit more scrappier, trying to get those big plays.
Yep, and the Wildcats trying to put the pressure on, just not quite able to, as Liberty...
Here's another opportunity for Liberty as a goal kick is about to happen. Ball gets kicked out of bounds by Pinelands near the net, causing Liberty to get a nice goal, get a nice corner kick. Great opportunity for them. Last time this happened, they got two very lucky shots.
And let's see if they can do it again. The cross comes in, goes a little bit short, goes straight to the Wildcats, but the ball is still live, and it'll go back out for another corner.
Let's see what happens now.
See if they're going to put a little bit more height onto it, go for a header instead. This last time they were able to get a pretty good shot.
Looks like they're attempting to make some space and not go for the header.
And
Great
that ball gets put into open space, and Liberty takes it slow again. And even if they lose possession here, there is more Liberty players than Pinelands players out towards the middle.
And definitely, they're ready for defense. Nobody's out there for Pinelands. So Liberty goes.
And once again, Pinelands outnumbered as they go into the Liberty half.
Definitely.
And a player wide open on the Pinelands side.
Good idea for cutting, but the Pinelands player was just able to get there before.
And Liberty having pretty good vision down the field, able to find open players consistently.
I agree with you. Ball's going to go to Liberty, it seems to be. Player's slow to get up.
Create some space. Outside mids, get wider.
Player's slow to get up. Looks like she's moving pretty well now.
Looks to be just a little bit shaken up after that play. Although Liberty will take the kick, and not much pressure has come from the Wildcats' offensive attempts.
Definitely.
They
Oh, here we go. Opportunity for Liberty right now as the ball goes. Shot, saved by the goalie.
And I feel like this is the type of game that the Wildcats really can't let the Lions score, because I feel the second they let the Lions score, they're just going to rack in the goals.
I think definitely too.
Just with the amount of pressure,
Great defense by Pinelands.
right now the Pinelands are just bending but not breaking, and once they break,
This game could be over.
but still early,
Blocked
plenty
by
of time
Liberty.
to make adjustments. That ball somehow stays in.
Great
Liberty
opportunity
now
for Liberty.
passing it down the side, going for the cross to the middle.
Ball is gonna. Ball looks like it's gonna stay with the Liberty. No. Ball's gonna go to Pinelands. It looks like it's gonna be a deep kick.
Pinelands.
There's a
taking
good
it
opportunity.
slow.
Good opportunity for Pinelands in that middle area. Players are open.
But once again, the Pinelands, they don't have enough players downfield to match one-on-one defense.
You're definitely right about that.
Liberty, even on an open kick, still had more players on defense. But now Liberty, with a little bit of space, passes it to the inside, takes one touch, isn't quite able to get the angle, goes to cross it in and just a little bit high. But the pressure's still on for Liberty.
Liberty with a shot. Save again by Pinelands goalie. Pinelands goalie is definitely picking it up. Goalkeeper Melissa Malinsky with a great play. Here's a replay of the save. Shot. Just grabbed. It was a great play.
And it was a good shot there. It just needed to be a little bit higher up.
I think
to
also
get
a little wider, I think.
much threat. But you take what shots you can get. And right now, Pinelands are definitely bending but not breaking.
Liberty though, great play. Opportunity right here with a 1-on-2 though, does not end up in their favor.
And a little
Ball's
bit of
gonna head
tripping
out.
happening there, but I believe that will be a corner for Liberty Lions. And this could be big for the Lions. Trying
Definitely.
to score again.
Definitely, this is definitely a big play here. They're getting a lot of corner kicks, and this is a great opportunity for them. All in the same area too. I think they're definitely trying to wise up a bit to how they can play these.
And they're once again only one person back for Liberty. Everybody else is upfield trying to
Corners
score
it.
here.
Ball gets grabbed by Pinelands. The ball's going to go back out. Looks like it's going to end up being a throw-in for Liberty.
And it almost seems like Pinelands kind of got away with it there, as they kicked it, and if it stayed in bounds, there would have been 3 Liberty players to no Pinelands players.
Definitely. Pinelands, Liberty trying to make some plays.
That ball will once again go back. A little bit of pressure coming for the Pinelands, but it's 2-on-4. Not much seems to be happening here.
Oh, Pinelands player is going.
Able to get a great pass out, takes a shot, and just not quite good enough of a shot.
That was a great... Here's a replay. Here's a replay. Right now, great opportunity. Right up the middle and just grabbed by the goalie.
And that's one of the things that...
What is very similar opportunity happened for Liberty right now.
That pass will go towards the inside, but great interception there. And the thing that the Wildcats need to do is what they just did. except they need to be more players, and somehow...
What an opportunity for Liberty. Oh! Liberty shot. Trying to go up the middle a bit. Liberty blocked the ball.
And one of the problems that seems to be happening for the Wildcats is that the second the goalie gets the ball on the Liberty half, the ball is already back on the Wildcat side. There's really no time for them to react.
Great play by Liberty. Nice header with an opportunity here. That ball's going to stay in.
Goes to the outside. Able to get control of the ball. Kicks it forward, but once again,
grabbed by Liberty.
Liberty's able to get there so much faster and put it right back out to the goalie. And goalie here is going to send it deep. And now with a bunch of open space, she can kick it farther down and more open space for the Lions.
As the ball will go to Pinelands, it seems to, for a throw-in.
And Pinelands seems to be struggling with keeping up the pressure. They just seem to need to send more players, and it might result in them giving up a goal, but I think they really, you can't win a game without scoring, so they just really need to go in right now and
Definitely.
Score first.
Definitely.
And that's the thing, if you start putting on consistent pressure, then you kind of go with the philosophy that the best defense is good offense, and that's kind of how Liberty is playing. Their offense is so threatening that the Pinelands can't really afford to keep players forward, so they never get the chance to break out.
Definitely. And here we go as Liberty goes to take a throw-in deep in Pineland territory.
Throw-in. Liberty now with control of the ball. Great block there.
Shot over. That would have been a point in football. Would have been 3 points in football.
And once again, good opportunity there. Just not quite there on the shot as we take a look at the replay.
Definitely. Shot taken by number 11, Chelsea Lavezzo.
And just a good shot there. Good attempt, but shot just going a little bit high. Seems to be something that they need to work on, but so right now they just keep taking those shots and they'll be fine. They just need to find the nice middle ground of taking shots without giving up too much room.
Actually,
as they move forward,
Liberty with an opportunity here.
And Pineland's starting to do double teams, but still gets beaten out, and a shot ends up happening. Even though it was a 3-on-1 for Pinelands, Pinelands just needs to get maybe a little bit better communication. As look at the replay, she's able to get to the side, and just the Wildcat player is not able to get there in time. She's able to take the shot, and the ground getting a little bit of an unfortunate bounce for the Wildcats, able to keep control of it though.
You're right. And right now, fight on the sideline for the ball as Pinelands keeps it, but it looks like ball's gonna.
Ref's gonna be talking to them a little bit too physical for his liking at that point, although
It looks like it's gonna go to Liberty, it seems to. Oh no, it's gonna be a drop kick. Oh nope, never mind.
Drop the ball down, pass it to the inside, and now Wildcats with the best opportunity yet. It's a 5-on-6 moving forward, and Wildcats really got to go all in here. And Liberty gets control of it again, gets it down the sideline, and Wildcats just can't let that happen. And once again, the ball is back on the Wildcats half.
Liberty with the ball. I think one thing Liberty is definitely trying to do is take the ball themselves up the field, and that can't really work. They are taking opportunities, though, when they can.
They're doing as much as they can to just keep going, but Wildcats are going to eventually break if the pressure keeps coming.
So everybody has to pull it back out. They kind of relax themselves. They couldn't really find anything.
Liberty now slow playing it as they start to spread out, and if you look, there's a couple of open passing opportunities, and just getting it down to the side. Liberty just playing a little bit more physical, able to get to the ball first.
A very physical Liberty team, and that's definitely what you need in a match like this, where it's play physical and tough, and the other team's going to break very fast.
And that is better from the Wildcats, able to get a piece of it.
Time is 18:40. 0-0. This is JTV's game of the week. Jackson Liberty versus the Pineland Wildcats.
And so far, a pretty good game, though the shots have not quite been so even.
I've noticed that the Liberty shots have been going higher, and the Pineland shots have been definitely staying on the ground.
I would say 5 shots to 1 there for Liberty. Just really racking in the shots.
Definitely. Pineland with an opportunity, though, as he go up the field.
Looked to cross towards the middle, but
they were not able to take the shot.
They're taking a little bit too much time. Pinelands, some missed touch there, and that opportunity might be gone, but
they're going to give the ball to Pinelands. And a substitution made for the Pinelands. As number one, Kayla Stoward comes out.
And it looks like the player they took out, they're putting new blood on the offense.
I think it's definitely that subs are very important. Players call it, it's going to be tripping.
And this is going to be basically crossed in. Wildcats are going to look to get an opportunity here. And once again, though, the Lions are outnumbering them, playing one-on-one defense, and they're just able to do it.
Here we go, guys. Pinelands take a nice deep ball to the middle. It's going to go behind the cage.
That's such a waste if you don't even get it on goal.
And could have been a great opportunity there. But once again, I would say the ball is probably just going to go right back to the Wildcat half, as this goalie has just been hitting it downfield all game.
The goalie for the Pinelands, though, been playing great.
Yeah, both goalies have been doing a pretty good job in a little bit different ways. But here we have an opportunity for the Wildcats. They just need to take it a little bit slower, but pass it towards the middle. And Liberty's able to get to the ball first. Looking to hit it downfield and able to put it into open space. And that seems to be where Liberty tends to excel. When there's open space, Liberty tends to get there first, being a little bit faster.
Blocked by the Liberty player, blocked by Pinelands.
And now an open player in the middle. Looking down the side, and this ball will go to Pinelands, but Liberty doesn't seem so worried as the ball goes into open space, and Liberty wins it. Go out to the middle, but the Lions keep control of the ball. Now here might be able to take a shot.
Great ball play.
Pass it
shot.
to the middle.
Oh!
And the shot close.
Definitely a close shot, and here's the replay.
And
the nice pass.
And a great opportunity there, and good idea to pass it to the open space. Such a good shot, just had a little bit too much curve on it and goes just outside the far post.
But as you can see, though, I think you can definitely tell that of this Wildcats defense definitely starting to crack a bit more.
They really are, and I think they might really want to just hold off till halftime, maybe make some substitutions and a strategy change, because
Definitely.
they don't seem to be having the easiest time defending here.
Well,
6 shots to 2.
Well, it's a 15-minute half. Well, it's 15 minutes left in the half. And it's 0-0 right now at the Jackson JTV game of the week.
And so far, the Lions with a lot more pressure. Once again, the pressure is already on. And the man advantage does tend to go to the Wildcats a lot, but they don't seem to be able to get
anywhere.
Control.
Lions, the Wildcats push it back, but it's going to go straight back to the Lions of Liberty.
And this is something that I think they need to do more. They need to take their time, give their players opportunities to get down the field, find open space. So that ball will go back. Liberty keeping the pressure on, but now an open opportunity, passes it to the middle.
Grabbed by the goalie of Liberty.
And smart play there, just a slow play it to the goalie, especially when she's been doing as good as she has tonight.
Great deep ball.
well past the half. And that's something that I think Pinelands have been struggling with. They're not quite able to get it over the half, and if they are...
Liberty with a steal. They're going to go downfield with open space.
Liberty now with the open space.
Shot.
Takes the shot.
Goal!
And an incredibly far shot there.
Goal scored. Great idea. Wide open space. Deep ball. Far side.
And great try by the goalie there, just not quite able to get a hand on it.
Looks like by number 17, Sam Lindenheimer.
And
as a freshman, that is a very impressive shot from that far deep.
And that right there is just one of those plays where Liberty has control of everything. You could very well see that being across to the middle and them scoring that way, or she could take the shot in the open space. She decided to do it. She trusted herself, and it paid off. And this might be one of those moments where Pinelands start to break. They just want to end this half down by one or tied. I don't see them getting much more goals.
Pinelands throws it in. It looks like it's going to stay with them. They're trying to get across downfield. Ball's going to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Pinelands. That's a corner kick is about to happen.
And it's a really big opportunity here for Wildcats. Gonna take a corner kick. And they've had some options like this and sending some players up, but still keeping 3 back seems to be the strategy.
It looks like they're mostly trying to get more of a different approach. There's no goal, it seems. So is that a goal?
Come on, girls. Hey, you gotta just get her out of the way.
He scored a goal.
Whether
Pinelands scored a
get in her way.
a weird goal, bounces in between the goalie and the post and bounces in.
That is
not what we were expecting as Pinelands tied up 1-1.
Well then.
That took a very good bounce. It looks like
that's a weird turn of events there, but works out for them. But offensive opportunity happening, and Liberty gonna look to keep control of it.
As Liberty plays some great defense. Ball stays in them, but it looks like he's gonna be calling for tripping again.
And can we take a look at that replay of the last goal that happened again?
Come on, Red, let's go!
That was incredible.
It was not a lot of goals get scored from the corner.
Not a lot of goals get scored from the corner like that, at least.
And, I mean, give the kicker credit. Ball did go in, but
that's just something that either the goalie messed up or the ball just took a very, very lucky bounce. Still, goal, and Pinelands must be very happy right now. They were able to tie the game 1-1. Not many goals in soccer are scored with a minute between each other, either.
Yep, and especially for the other team, because most of the pressure, there was not that big of a man advantage there.
As Liberty takes a big as Liberty had a large momentum, right?
And now it just seems to have mellowed out, and while Liberty does tend to have more pressure, if they make a mistake like that, could be game at that point.
Definitely. Liberty goes down. Looks like they're trying to take another shot, blocked by Pineland by a defender.
And another opportunity, passes it to the middle. She's just not able to get there in time.
Seems to be tipped by the goalie. Here's a replay of the shot, maybe a pass.
Once again, in open space, Liberty does tend to get it. That pass is coming a little bit too close to the goalie as compared to the player trying to score it.
Now it's going to be a goal kick.
Come on, let's go, Chloe. Good work there.
As
Liberty with a great block. Liberty playing some great defense as Pinelands are struggling to get it past their midfield. Wide open player though.
the Wildcats now doing a good job of trying to get it out of their half, but that ball will go back to Liberty, and once again, open space. They seem to be trying to do man coverage, but they lose track of their player too quickly.
Liberty's is very good at moving around and just confusing the heck out of them.
And just very fast playing from Liberty. Able to get to a lot of the balls quicker, and even if they don't, they block all the passing lanes where a shot just needs to come through or deep
It's a
ball.
wide open Pinelands player in the middle. It's a little slow to get up.
And that ball will once again go to Liberty. I'm going to pass it into open space. Able to get to the side. Gets tripped up a little bit, but stays on her feet. Does it again. Looks across it to the middle.
She's trying to take it herself.
All the way to the corner.
Blocked by Pinelands.
And once again, good opportunity for Liberty here.
His opportunity to make that momentum go back all the way up for them.
And good game so far. I mean, don't want to say that goal was lucky.
It was actually
for the Wildcats,
a throw-in.
As Lions out taking the ball, able to get it towards the middle. Might be a shot opportunity. Takes the shot. Great save by the goalie.
Great look.
Passes it to the middle. Has to go back a little bit. Let's take the shot. Takes it, but just too close to the middle.
8:25 left in the half. Ball's going to be given to the Pinelands.
Come on, let's go, Red, let's go.
They're going to get it downfield. Ball goes right back. Goes for a kick further downfield. It's one-on-one with the goalie.
Shot. Oh.
And just high over the net. Both teams seem to be playing faster now, and the Wildcats getting a few opportunities here. And just a great ball going down. Just wasn't quite able to get as much control of it as she might have wanted. But once again, that's just Liberty playing fast. Even though the Wildcats did have the jump on them and were able to get control of the ball, they were able to rush the shot, and the shot just ended up suffering in quality because of it.
Liberty gets free with another opportunity here. Taking another shot, but it's going to be grabbed. I think that ball might have been taken a little too early.
And just very interesting game here.
Definitely.
Takes down to the side. Liberty now playing a little bit harder. Cross going to the middle. Ball in open space, and Wildcats able to get control of it. Something that they haven't been able to do for the rest of the half.
Ball's going to stay in.
And one thing, if Liberty has been on the offense so much this game, and they're finally able to get a breakthrough, and it just gets nulled out within a minute, that could kind of be spirit crushing for
Definitely.
Lions.
But Liberty, a great opportunity right now with a player going up. Great defense by Pinelands.
Great play there. Able to get control of the ball in open space. Crosses it to the middle, but takes the shot, actually.
Again, grabbed by the goalie.
Once again, another save.
The goalie's playing amazing.
And here, she just needs... There's no way she's going to get out of there with the ball on a 1-on-3. And good job there, making it at least a threatening shot, not going too high, too low. And gives them a little bit of stoppage time, but 5 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half.
I think whoever can probably score the next goal will have some momentum going into the next half. Or even in the next half, will definitely get the momentum.
Yeah, and I think right now momentum kind of
is key.
isn't going either way. I mean, I would say it's going Liberty's way because they did score, I would say, the better goal. But once again, another shot coming out there for Pinelands.
Very close shot, almost going in. Just went a little wide to the right, it seems like.
And once again, ball goes into open space, and Wildcats able to get there for maybe the 5th time so far, and they've just been a lot more consistent since they scored on getting to the ball. If not first, able to just get control of it.
Definitely. And as Liberty plays some great defense, they're going to try and get a field as fast as possible. Pinelands already have a guy waiting for, already have a girl waiting for them.
And just a little bit of slow playing here. Liberty able to get control of the ball. That ball will find its way out to the side. Great kick forward, but will go right to the keeper. Once again, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half. Both teams going to want to score to get momentum going into the second half. She has a little bit of an open opportunity here, 2-on-1. Has a little bit of room to wiggle, passes it to the outside. Great pass, going to look to cross it back, and that ball will be kicked out by Pinelands. Corner for Jackson Liberty.
Jackson Liberty looks like they're setting up a bit more of an enclosed one. The goal kick, the corner kick is going to be taken by number 12, Chloe Kuhn.
And going to look to score here. A little bit of movement early in the box. Ducks down.
Kicked out. Ball is going to be kicked out again. And he's going to set up for another corner kick.
And another corner by
Chloe Kuhn.
Going to look to do the same thing again. Just going to try to keep the pressure on. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. The ball will find its way towards the net, but now shots in traffic can definitely be dangerous, though. If she was able to get a shot there, the goalie might not be able to see the ball until it's already in the back of the net, so dangerous opportunity there.
You're
Liberty trying to keep up the pace.
I think Pineland was very happy about that play where they were able to at least get a little bit of a kind of relax, get the ball away, and even though it was a throw-in for Liberty, they were able to kind of set their defense up and not be as worried about having a shot coming from 5 yards out.
3 minutes left. As Liberty now looking to take an opportunity.
Chips it. It's going to go.
Right idea there, just a little bit too far back and not quite able to get the height for the shot.
Right. Yes.
Able to get it over. But once again, great save, good opportunity. A little bit of space for Liberty. Gonna look to get it past. Able to get past two, finds the open person. Looking to pass it to the outside, takes it out herself. And crosses it in.
Looks like that ball is going to go out. It's going to be given to the Pinelands for a goal kick.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the half.
Whoever can get the next goal and have some momentum going in would definitely love it.
And whether a goal is scored in this half or not, great half of soccer. And it has been a little bit more on the side of Liberty having the pressure, but in the past 10 minutes, I will say it has evened out.
I think definitely so. I think Liberty came out very hot, very excited, and it's very aggressive. And after that first goal, the momentum just kind of went their way. That goal by Pinelands was able to kind of lower that a bit, and as you can see, it's definitely mellowed out, giving Pinelands a bit more of an opportunity to even take a lead.
And Liberty right now looking to see, they almost look like they're trying to slow play, but ball in open space. Once again, Liberty wins it. Get it down the field, passes it down. That ball stays in, passes it back. Looking for the passing plays, a minute left. They're going to want to get shot in early.
Definitely. Liberty, Pinelands right now are definitely trying to give Liberty their first loss of the season, going 2-0-2, as the Pinelands are right now 1-2-1.
Liberty now with an opportunity. Great play by Pinelands there, getting a little bit physical. Looking to pass it in. Playing a little bit.
Ball is going to be given to Liberty, it seems like.
And great playing by both teams here. 33 seconds left. She might even go for a shot here. Definitely has room to. Goes for a cross early and not quite able to get the contact to get it in the goal.
So he's going to be shot.
And she looks to go for the cross here. Not quite able to get in time, but if she was able to get a foot on that, that would have been goal for Liberty.
Definitely. That's half, and that's the half. The Liberty Lions versus the Pineland Wildcats tied 1-1.
And great half by both teams there. The second half of the first half definitely going a lot more even, but first half came up all Lions. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll see you after halftime.
I wait here by the curb when my old friend heard, hoping for bottles and cans to fill my car. Plastic's alright, cardboard's a delight. When you recycle, you're doing your part. Surround up all you can to help your fellow man. Keep the planet healthy wherever you roam. You're not acting alone. The earth is your home. Yeah, yeah. When you recycle, you're saving your home.
Join me, Terry Bradshaw, as I explore all that's new and exciting about the USA and Canada and what people are doing in order to make a difference. It's an easy way to see what's happening across your own country. Welcome to Today in America. The Northeast has played a dominant role in American history and continues to be a major powerhouse today. Join me as we journey to one destination among the original 13 colonies. Situated about halfway between New York City and Philadelphia, Jackson Township, New Jersey, is one of America's best places to live, work, and to play. Established in 1844, the town was named after President Andrew Jackson. Its primary economic driver at the time was agriculture, and while some farms still exist, Jackson Township has transitioned from a rural to a developing community. Its population has more than doubled since 1980, and today, Jackson Township is home to around 58,000 residents. Known by many as the gateway to the Jersey Shore, it's the largest township in Ocean County and the third largest in the state. It spans over 100 square miles, 8,500 acres of which are considered developable land. All of this room to grow makes Jackson Township a place flourishing with development opportunity. And that's exactly what township leaders and others in the community are working to achieve.
The collaborative effort goes back to our working with the New Jersey State Department of Community Affairs, along with the New Jersey Institute of Technology College of Architecture, who helped us design and market this strategic plan so we can attract new businesses, actually people who come to Jackson for not only careers, but to live and work here.
With the substantial increase in population, Jackson Township leaders say their residents could use more big business in town, providing the services residents now have to seek outside of town. Jackson Township leaders also say they would like to increase development to provide local employment opportunities and to shift the rateable base from residential to commercial. The township's strong population and its already huge attractor, Six Flags Great Adventure, are working in its favor. One of the first pieces to the township's master plan is the development of a lodging and entertainment venue. The Department of Community Affairs and the New Jersey Institute of Technology College of Architecture and Design are key parts of the project.
Right now, all that Jackson Township needs is a hotel developer to come in, seize this opportunity. The New Jersey Business Action Center is poised to develop a package of incentives for a developer that comes to the state. So we're optimistically looking forward to seeing this development become a reality.
The lodging facility will be the first of its kind at any Six Flags property.
We're very excited about having a lodging and entertainment complex at Six Flags Great Adventure. The reason being is currently almost all of our guests, when they come to visit the park, can't stay because there isn't much accommodation in the area. And so this is actually going to give us the opportunity for them to enjoy the entire complex, both the water park and the theme park on a visit, extend the weekend, or come actually down and spend their vacations here. We're actually looking forward to that.
In addition to the opportunities for commercial development, Jackson Township's residential sector has room to accommodate an additional 5,600 housing units. Mitch Lee of Lee Realty has plans to build 1,500.
Mitch Lee's been working very closely with the mayor and the Township of Jackson to design a vision of a dream village, a place where people can work, live, play, have fun.
These current and future development plans are designed to make the quality of life for Jackson residents that much greater. The township already boasts year-round recreational opportunities, including 2 golf courses, campground resorts, and 10 playgrounds and park facilities. It features an excellent public school system with a nationally recognized high school band, a low crime rate, premium outlet shopping, and nearby access to top-notch healthcare facilities.
Now is probably the most exciting time in Jackson's history, with everything we have to offer to families, businesses looking to relocate or start a new business, a premier destination now for vacations. Families are going to love it here. Live, work, and play. I couldn't think of a better place.
Hey, you! Me? Have you been feeling sick? Have you been sneezing? Well, I'm gonna teach you proper sneezing etiquette.
Yay! Step 1. Prepare to sneeze. Step 2. Grab a tissue.
Hey, here's your tissue!
Thank you! Step 3. Cover your nose and mouth with the tissue. Step 4. Sneeze. Achoo! Step 5. Throw it out.
Hey, here's the garbage!
Thank you! And step 6. Go wash your hands. Ew. What to do if you don't have a tissue? Step 1. Prepare to sneeze. Step 2. No tissue.
Oh, don't have a tissue!
Oh, no. Step 3. Sneeze in the inside of your elbow. Achoo! Step 4. Wash your hands.
Hi. Okay, and we're back with the Jackson Liberty versus the Pineland Wildcats soccer game. Girls soccer. As we are getting ready for the second half, Jackson Liberty and the Wildcats are tied 1-1 in a very intense match. As we see now, yeah.
don't even go in on the corner kicks, right? Liv is standing on the near post. We don't even run in. The ball bounces in front of Liv. I guess she thinks Sam's gonna get it. Sam thinks she's gonna get it. Rolls right by the corner. The ball is
Jackson were able to keep the ball in the second half. It's been a very, very intense match, as we see now Pineland is setting up to get back into the game.
Liberty now looking to get scoreline back in their favor.
What to do with the ball? They're going to get up the field. Pineland gain possession, though. They're definitely trying to fight. I can see a bit more of a fight in their eyes after they know they can be in this game.
Pineland now looking to cross it in. Pressure going to Pineland to start off the half.
Definitely. Pineland, I think, has a bit of a fire in their eyes, and that's really what they need, I think.
That ball will go towards the middle. Great save by the keeper, but that's an opportunity early for the Wildcats.
So the ball gets downfield. They're going to keep it to Liberty as a goalie takes a deep pass. Liberty's ready for it, and they're about to fight. But great defense by Pineland keeps that away. Pineland with some great defense. They're able to get the ball.
Pineland's now.
Pineland's playing a bit more aggressive.
They're really looking to start off and get the scoreline in their favor here.
Pineland's looking to do a little bit of an upset here. That'd be it's an amazing to watch.
And crowd kind of getting into it, and that goal by Pinelands, watched it a few more times, and it was just a simple miscommunication between the goalie and the player on the line. Ball just getting past both of them.
Definitely. Goalie's about to take a deep pass as we get into a replay right here. Never mind, no replay. Goalie takes a deep pass downfield. It's going to go to Liberty, but they're going to big battle right here.
And Liberty going to look to get control of it, but once again,
it's definitely a big fight right here.
Wildcats able to get it out. Ball in open space. Wildcats would have gotten there, but lucky for the Lions, it did go out. Gonna look to move it back up the field now. The Lions gonna take a big shot here.
They're trying to be a bit more contained, it seems like.
Wildcats, though, going out and really trying to prove that they don't deserve to have one win.
The Wildcats are definitely trying to see if they can get an upset here. Liberty keeps possession. They're gonna give it to Liberty. They're gonna give it back to Liberty off field, but it's gonna be taken by Pinelands, and they're gonna try and make a transition play here.
And if Liberty does score here, that is gonna be heart-crushing for the Wildcats. If they come out playing faster and stronger and they still get scored on, they're gonna have a tough time coming back from that end.
I definitely agree with you. This is a very, very intense match here, and I think Liberty is just trying to see if they can get the momentum back they had at the beginning of the first half.
And I'm not sure if what the Wildcats are doing right now, playing faster, is necessarily what they need to do. While I do believe it will help in the long run, I think they might just be tiring out their players.
I definitely agree with you. If this keeps going on, Liberty looks like they'll have a bit of a vengeance later in the half when the time really starts to matter.
Yep, and
throwing for Liberty keeps the ball. Shot. What a save!
Great save there. Such a good shot there.
Beautiful save and a beautiful shot.
As you can see, able to take it to the line. A long shot, but would have been top corner, not quite upper 90, but
that ball was going in if that goalie did not make that save.
And it will be a corner. Pinelands looking to not make a mistake here. Give themselves, they did get a little bit of momentum from that save. It's just something to show that they deserve to be here. Yes.
Deep kick.
Liberty crowding the line. That ball will go up
and out.
And that'll be another corner kick here
for Liberty. They're definitely trying to make a staple here with these corner kicks, and I think that's definitely what's helping them, as they're getting a lot of opportunities here. Really, if Liberty wanted to, they could pass all the way outside and try to maybe take a nice deep kick.
they really could, and I'm not sure that would be what they want to do here, especially with how fast Pinelands are playing, but they might have accidentally done that. But now, opportunity all for Liberty here. Ball goes in deep, able to get control past the keeper, but will go out, and that might be the best case scenario for the Pinelands, as they might get a goal kick out of that.
Definitely. Liberty looking for its first opportunity. Liberty looking for another opportunity to try and score, as the Pinelands are about to take a nice goal kick down the field.
She's going to look to get this way onto the Liberty half. Is able to get it about to half, but ball will come up. Pinelands here. Going to make a pass, trying to foot race to the ball. Not quite able to get there in time, as Liberty now takes control of it, a little bit of an open space, and that's a problem when you play too aggressive. You get 1-on-2s and you lose a player in the mixture, and all of a sudden they're out on their own. And in any sport, a player out on their own, if they get the ball, puck, whatever it is, that's dangerous.
I definitely agree with you. Pinelands have an opportunity here, but the goalie was able to play great and get the opportunity. Took the opportunity, grabbed the ball, and it looks like now Liberty has a bit of a chance to try and get it downfield.
Liberty stepping in front here, trying to take control of it, but it's 2 versus 5. Takes a long shot, not quite able to put it in the net, but I give them props for trying here.
Definitely.
Make goalie.
That goalie made better catches than the Jets, it seems like.
That hurts, but yeah, you're not wrong. As Lions keeping the pressure up again, and the Wildcats might have tired themselves out.
Liberty looking for a play. Ball's going to go in the corner, deep, and that's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Pinelands.
Wildcats really, really need to score here. Prove that all this pressure means that they can score. Lions had, I'd say out of the first 45 minutes, I'd say they had pressure for 25 of it and were able to get 1 goal at the very end of it.
I definitely agree with you on that.
And the Wildcats
great opportunity here for Liberty. 1-on-1. I think just get past this guy. Liberty with a great opportunity here.
Able to get open, but not many people in the middle.
Shot.
Goes out. And it'll just go through. A little bit of miscommunication happening from Liberty on both sides of the ball. Ball will go forward to the middle.
Nice header by Liberty.
Shot.
Great save.
Once again. And the Wildcats.
Liberty is just trying to take shots at this point, if it really looks like it.
And look, if the Wildcats keep giving them open opportunities, eventually the miracle shot upper 90 will happen. Or even a not so great shot that just dribbled into the goal.
Oh!
It just happens.
I think Liberty's definitely getting a little bit of a frustration right here now.
Yep, and they're just going to look to keep moving forward, and Liberty needs to play stronger defense. They've been giving up too many opportunities, and there are players unaccounted for.
Looks like they're going to take a deep shot. They're going to try and take a shot to the goal, it seemed like. I don't know if that was a messed up communication or just a really bad shot, I'll be honest.
Yeah, and like, it's just one of those things where, honestly, what seems to happen is when the ball gets played fast, Liberty tends to come out on top, so they might be trying to slow play it here.
I think definitely you're right. This Pineland team looks very more controlled and just trying to get things into right motions. And if you watch, Liberty's just making a little bit of some sloppy mistakes now.
They really are, because they are not quite able to match the speed of the Wildcats coming out into the second half. But
I think Liberty is definitely trying to play very aggressive and very fast, trying to get momentum, knowing that they will not get much of it. As Liberty with an open shot now.
Able to take it down to the middle, looking to
Shot!
pass to the inside, takes the chip shot, just goes over the net. Had the right idea again. A few chip shots coming out here.
It's definitely a great idea. As you see here, great opportunity. Goes up and shoots. It goes high and a little bit to the right.
But it could have been such a good play if they were able to get it done. And here, goes for the kick out to the side, going for a little bit, once again, of a slow play. That
Ball's going to go out. Okay, that's going to be given to the Liberty Lions.
going quick with it, trying to get it to the middle. Ball will be taken away by the Wildcats, but pass back over, goes for the shot.
That ball's
Now
going to go out.
Smart by the goalie there to just
Switch
let it
with
roll
Alyssa.
out, give the team a
Chloe,
little bit
switch with
of
Alyssa.
quiet time. She is going to
Switch
definitely
with
want to get
Alyssa.
this onto the Liberty half or find the open player to put it in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wait, 30 minutes left in the half. Pinelands is definitely looking to try and get another goal in. We're already playing, I think, a bit more aggressively, if you notice, trying to get a good shot off.
As they're going to move in. Looking to see what they can do here. That ball will come out to the Wildcats. Able to take control of it. Great move to get past one. It's 1-on-2. Foot race for the ball. Liberty seems to have won it. Passes it back to the goalie. Kicks it out to the side, but
Ladies, well done. Come on, Alyssa.
moving it forward, and that ball will get kicked back down. A little bit of open space here. Over the block, not quite able to get it. Foot race to the side, and that ball will go into right to Liberty's side. Ball being a little bit more even, especially in this second half, and the Pinelands Wildcats are going to want to score as fast as possible. Both teams are, but if they're able to score here, they are really going to put themselves in a winning situation. And look, best defense being a good offense goes both ways here. Both teams are offensive powerhouses, and they have good goalies. We could get some high-scoring game, but it seems that the defense has been just as good as the offense.
Definitely. The goalie takes a great play. He steps out. Player open on the side, it seems like.
And just hits it down the middle.
They're taking very aggressive shots. Opportunity for Liberty.
Heads it to the side. It's a 2-on-2, but great
Get outside.
clear
Get
out.
outside. Come on, don't put your head down. Let's
Deep
go.
ball. Liberty on a 2-on-3, it seems like. Cannot get the ball.
One.
It's a little bit tripped
A
up
little
there.
bit of a trip there for Liberty.
Drop. Don't worry
Would have been
about
a great
it. Get it back,
opportunity
Matt.
had it not
Let's
been
go.
called, but great call there by the officials.
Great kick.
Ball goes out to the side.
Great kick by Liberty. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pinelands' ball with a throw-in.
Abby, go
Seems to be moving fast. Not the best throw-in. A little bit short, but able to find ourselves some open space, looking to go towards the middle. Able to find open space. If you can get a shot here, it could be big. Crosses it.
Pinelands with a play. He has an opportunity here. Crosses it. Shot. Save. Oh, what a save by Liberty.
An incredible save there by Liberty, able to keep that out as they're looking to move fast. But as you can see here, able to get it past one. Just a little bit of trip up in between the two. And great kick there, and the goalie just does a great job of getting in front of it and falling back on top of it.
Definitely. Pinelands with some great defense, with a great opportunity to get up the field and try and get a nice shot off. But that's going to be given back to Liberty. Ball is going to be kicked out of bounds. Throw in for Liberty. I mean, throw in for the Pinelands. Looks like a little bit of a substitution game going on.
And this type of time where they're going to need to make substitutions after trying to play a lot faster.
Looks like there's an injury. Looks to be an injury on the field, on the other side of the field for Liberty.
Just not what you want to see. A little bit far out of the play, but looks to be standing up on her own feet. Walking away, doesn't seem to be limping too much. Wondering if they're going to make substitution here.
Looks like from here we can't really see the number, but we'll let you know, though, when we get closer, who was injured.
I'm going to be coming off the field.
Seems to be number 14, Alyssa Gallade. This is a big loss for Liberty, as one of their star players here. Hopefully she's able to get back on the field. She seems to be walking fine.
Seems to be something with her heel, but goes out to the side, and it's getting a little bit more physical on the ball.
Physicality is definitely something the Liberty is very good at. But Pinelands has definitely been able to match it. Great crossover. Great opportunity for Liberty.
Able to get to the ball first, but just gets a little bit pushed out of the way. Gives them a little bit of time. She's almost testing them to see what they're going to do with it, and that will go out, be a Liberty ball. And that is definitely what Liberty wants right now, throwing this close to the goal. And smart play by the defender there not to challenge early, because if she gets beaten, then there's not much left. But that ball will come right back out to a Liberty player. Goes for the cross in, not able to stop it, but the goalie will pick it up and look to get it back into Liberty
I will
half.
say this. The goalie play this game for both teams have been phenomenal. Both have only let in one goal, but continuously making great stops and just knowing the right reads is amazing to watch.
And you got to give the edge just a little bit to Pinelands after that one mistake on the goal line resulting in a goal, but
Even that was just a little mistake. Other than that, though, if they were able to catch that, it'd be a 1-0 game right now.
And I have a feeling it would not be 1-0. I feel like Liberty would have scored again. It's just such a momentum breaker when you spend 25 minutes with pressure trying to score, and as soon as you score, they get a goal. It just...
Liberty win an opportunity here. Goalie's going to slide and grab it after the Pinelands player is blocking the Liberty player in front.
And just great play there by Pinelands, just taking it slow. Ball will go back to the side of Liberty. Ball going straight up.
Ball goes straight up, and it's going to be kicked by Pinelands, but Liberty makes a great effort and gets it back over.
Liberty taking control of the ball again. A little bit of open space. Goes to go down the side. Able to get it past one. Foot race to the ball. Able to get control of it.
And that ball's going to go out.
A little bit of delayed call there, but it will go to Liberty.
Liberty seems to be giving a kick. They would say they might try and get into the middle for maybe a header or even a bicycle kick.
Honestly, with how this game's been going,
I could see it happening. I'll be honest.
Able to keep it in, though.
And that's going to be kicked straight out, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Liberty.
And that, if they were able to get it to a throw in there, it would be a little bit more manageable. But the fact that it's a corner makes it a little bit more threatening for the Lions.
The Lions have a great opportunity right now. It is 23 minutes left in the half, tied 1-1 for JTV's Game of the Week. Jackson Liberty Lions versus the Pineland High School Wildcats.
And they're going to be looking here to try to cross it in, hopefully. And the past couple of corners haven't been the best, but takes to the outside.
That's going to go back out. That ball is going to be given to Liberty. I mean, that ball is going to be given to Pineland for a goal kick.
And that is not what Liberty wanted or needed at this point in the game.
As we see now, the Pineland goalie is going to give a nice goal kick. She does have an open woman in the front by the 18. She might go deep, though.
She does.
She does go deep with a nice line drive to the back with a great no-look pass.
And
for
able
Pineland.
to get it past one towards the middle. Great interception by Liberty, though, but not quite going the way that they want to go. Playing it back slow. Trying to take control of the field, set up players for a nice play.
I think Liberty is just trying to take it slow, trying to get it. What a great opportunity now for Liberty.
2-on-2, looking to get it down the side, able to find open space, looking to take the shot.
Couldn't get the shot. That ball's going to stay in, though.
And it will be a Wildcat ball as they hit it down the side, but great stop there by Liberty defender, looking to cross it in. Foot race on the side, not able to get enough room to cross it, but Pineland finally, a second player comes over, able to nutmeg through the legs, get it close, but Pinelands will come out with the ball. Constant pressure on player.
That ball is going to go out. It's going to be given to the Lions as a chance for Liberty to try and score is upon us. As I've noticed, they're definitely getting a bit more aggressive. I think that spirit's definitely starting to come back for the second half.
And that ball will go back out again. Another throw in for Liberty, and they can't keep doing this, letting Liberty take control of it. One of the times they will try something different, and it will work. Going out to the side here, a couple of options available. Passes it, taking it back a little bit slower, takes the shot.
Great save by the goalie. Again, phenomenal goalie play.
And if she was able to get a little bit more height on that shot, was definitely a far side, could have even gone in off the post, but not quite able to do it. Takes a goalie bounce.
Liberty has the ball now as they're trying to make a play. Oh, the Pinelands player gets hit and goes down, calling it for, I think, a push.
And one thing to notice here, as we are playing on a football field, the grounds might be just a little bit nicer being a bigger field. The ball might be a little bit more predictable, which either team, depending on their home field, might not be what they expect.
It doesn't look like there's much of a bounce, though, if you notice. The ball can't really bounce, so it's making it very hard for the teams to kind of play it to a certain point. It also is a bit thinner than I believe a normal soccer field would be. So they're playing. Looks like they're playing the yellow lines. If you haven't realized that yet.
And ball's gonna go towards the middle, looking to take it back, play it slow.
That ball's gonna be given straight back to Liberty.
Hard down the field. That'll go back all the way to the goalie, find its way.
She's gonna try. She's gonna give a boot.
And Liberty, though, not quite taking the opportunity to send some players upfield. Look towards the front of the field. There's only a 3-on-4 for Liberty, so not quite too threatening there.
Definitely.
Good header, but not quite to who she wanted it to go to. Able to keep pressure on for the Wildcats. Looking to take it to the outside. Able to get it most of the way there. Control for the Wildcats.
Wildcats are definitely there with 19:45 left in the half.
In the game, and they're just not quite sure whether it was a cross or a shot, but either way, it was close to the goal. Could have even caught the goalie a little bit off guard, but able to get away with it as it won't go in.
Definitely getting close, though. Goal kick for the Lions.
And they're going to look to send it well over.
Looks like they're trying. I think they're looking to hope maybe find a nice deep part, or even try to get it to the player near side.
And if they make fast movements, they could be able to slip it by, but ball will get caught in traffic. Will end up going to the Wildcats.
But it's going to be given back to the Lions. They're definitely fighting for it.
Lions able to get a fight of a breakaway. And ball will go a little bit too ahead of her. But that ball, well, she is able to get control. Has a couple people up in the middle. Ball goes a little bit too far to the Wildcats. But now a 2-on-1. Ball goes to empty space. Lions get there first.
If you've noticed, number 14, Alyssa Gallade, who was taken off the field with an injury, is now back on. She was one with the cross a couple seconds ago.
Doing a great job here, able to take the shot.
And that's going to be a field goal.
Not quite able to get the shot on target a
I
little
will
bit
say this,
high.
though, these would be great in the NFL.
And they're going to be looking to keep that pressure up. That was a good, solid 30 to 45 seconds of pressure there for the Lions. And it wasn't easy pressure, though. They had to fight to keep it in that half.
I think definitely these teams are giving each other the same amount of pressure now that it's been one half, and now
we are well into the second half.
Now that Pinelands has Pinelands have seen how Liberty is playing, they're definitely matching their aggressiveness, and they're trying to strength people.
And you gotta wonder what was said during the half. Pinelands coming out with a lot more pressure. The Lions not seeming to have changed too much. Might be trying to play for the longer game here. If they do end up going late into this half still tied, Pinelands could not be in the best mental or physical shape after spending so long on the field trying to play fast.
But an opportunity here for Liberty. Pinelands was able to take the ball away. Earlier I was listening to the Liberty coach talking to her team about this is how there's a home field. I can definitely see them getting a bit fired up here and excited and getting ready to play.
Yep, they're definitely going to want to take the win here at home. Covered by JTV, always a big deal for them, trying to win and show off at home, especially against a team that they, in theory, should win against with the better record between the two.
Records don't always matter, though, because it just could be going against some different teams.
But that ball somehow finds its way to a Liberty player. Gets it towards the inside, able to push it forward. Now a 4-on-3 on that right side.
That's a trip by Liberty, giving the ball to Pinelands.
Girls, let's move the ball around.
Fans are not very happy about the
calls against Liberty, but Liberty once again seeming to be a more aggressive team physically. That ball will find its way into open space again. Wildcats able to get there first. Exact opposite of the first half, trying to stay on her, but isn't quite able to. The ball goes out to the middle, has a little bit of time and space, hits it out to the side. Foot race there. Liberty seems to be catching, but isn't quite able to get it. Kicks it far down to the side. It's going to be a Liberty throw-in, I believe.
Definitely. Liberty throw-in right here. A good opportunity, though. It looks like they do have a little bit of numbers right now. So one thing I've noticed with throw-ins is that players that the team giving the throw is gonna have one less player on the field, which is definitely a bit of a different advantage. Shot looks like it's tipped.
And that ball will go back out. Liberty resetting a little bit, still with the players.
Instead of going for the double, it looks like that ball is gonna stay in and staying with Pineland. What a move by Pineland, being able to free up her feet a little bit. Look, opportunity here by Pineland has an opportunity here to try and go score with a one-on-one, actually. Now with a two-on-two with a cross.
And goalie will go up and is able to get it. And she's going to want to go fast while the player is still stuck on the side. A little bit slow to get up, but she seems to be running back fine. Kicks it down towards the middle, and that player that was in the half might come in big here, coming up behind her. Doesn't know if she notices. Kicks it out to the side. A little bit of pressure coming in from the Lions.
The Lions defense is definitely playing very aggressive, as that looks like that is a offsides as the ball was able to get past the last defender.
And they're going to look to move forward here. The Lions going to definitely want to score as fast as possible and give themselves some time to work with, and they definitely don't. If there's a time that the Lions are going to let up, they're going to want it to be now. They want to have time to score again. If a goal goes in at a minute, it's very unlikely that there's going to be another goal before the end of the game. So
definitely. This is looking at maybe being a tie, but with 13 minutes left, you never know what's going to happen. Ooh, push from behind.
A little bit of tripping here, and we might be in shot range, but the thing for the Lions is that it's so central of the field that not much room for a cross.
Looks like they're letting. Looks like they're going to push her back a little bit to the 20-yard line. Actually, no, to around the looks like the 25-ish.
As she is in a rough position here because there's not much room to cross it from the side because she's at a weird angle, but
she could take the shot, but this goalie's been very good against high shots.
Especially from the 25-yard line, that's going to be difficult. Takes the shot.
That's going to go high off the crossbar and back.
Gotta drive it from there.
And once again, a good shot, just a little bit too high. Might need to be something that they work on a little bit, but overall, pretty good shot there. Just a little bit high. But it seemed that the goalie would have had that well covered. She has seemed to not have a problem with high shots. Able to either tip them or even catch them.
You're definitely right about that.
Goalies have been one of the most consistent things tonight.
As Liberty is playing very aggressive now, seems with around 12-20 left in the half. Little left in the game. They're looking to try and get a win or even at least tie.
They're going to kick it to the inside. No penalty called.
Penalty called.
moving
Player's definitely
forward.
staying on the ground. I don't know if she's injured or trying to act injured at least. That ball.
And a slight inconsistency there from Pineland Wildcats, but able to keep control of the ball. Here, she might have even been looking for the cross, but that's too far to the left. And once again, like you said, we're on a football field, so it might not bounce as high. And if she was expecting it to bounce higher and it goes right under her, it could be something that she isn't ready for.
I think due to all the rain that's been going on lately, the field it might be a little bit wet still.
Goal kick for...
They're going to let her take it up. They're going to try and take a deep ball downfield. Pinelands is going to get it, and with a kick behind their head, Pinelands is going to fight for it, but Liberty's going to look like it's going to get it. They're going to kick it. Ready with the ball. They're going to try and go as fast as they possibly can.
Ball's going to find a little bit of open space there. Going to play it back once again. Kicks it forward. Able to get it forward.
But a nice header by Liberty. They're able to get into some space in between.
And those situations where a lot of players tend to clash in right at the middle, Liberty seems to have been winning those, and that ball just goes a little bit too far ahead of her.
You're definitely right about that. As the ball is going to be a goal kick by for Pineland.
Come on, girls, we need something. Let's go. We need something.
As ball is going to be given to the Pineland team. It is officially right now 10 minutes left in the half. With 10 minutes left in the half, these are crucial minutes for a team to try and score and try to take a win, or at least try and keep it so they can tie.
They're going to look to want to go forward here. And Pinelands aren't going to want to end this game in a tie.
We've already have 2 of those this season. They would not like that. They would rather go 2-2 in 1. Liberty looking for a 3-0-2 record or a 2-0-3 record, trying to keep that perfect season going right now.
They're going to want to avoid that loss.
That ball is going to... Looks like that ball is going to Liberty.
Push up.
This could be a quick offensive opportunity. Looking to play it a little bit faster.
Trying to get a little bit of a shot here. We're trying to get a plan.
And it seems that Liberty has pulled
Liberty
their
with an
defender.
opportunity with an open shot.
Able to find some room on the inside. Ball gets put back out. Liberty, though, still with the pressure.
Liberty's able to fight for it to get the ball. Crossfield opportunity here.
And man advantage will go to Liberty here as they seem to have pulled their defender, moving it towards the front half of the field.
Liberty trying to get a deep. I think Pineland's going to try and go for a deep kick, trying to see if they can get a fast restart here. And that was a great shot and great look by Liberty.
Hurry up, come on, jog off. Attacking.
Looks like there is a substitution going on. Seems to be number 11, Chelsea Lavizo going on, and Morgan Montana going on for them.
And somebody that has been sitting on the bench for a while might be exactly what they need to jumpstart this offense.
I think so. Fresh legs.
Able to get in early, and if she's just faster than the other people, sometimes you want to save your fastest player for later. Everybody on the field's tired, and you just bring in more speed to your offense.
Yeah, definitely.
It can really be a big threat, though. Pushing it to the inside. Going to look to maybe cross it, passes it forward. Ball going back out. Once again, Liberty has pulled their defender.
They're definitely trying to play a bit more pushed up, trying to see if they can get a little bit of an opportunity here. They're going to let the goalie try and get it at the 18. They're going to let her punt it deep. They're trying to get it far. They get to around midfield.
And
Pineland jumps off the shoulders of Liberty. Looks like they're gonna get a kick from around the 45-ish.
she's gonna now take the kick, looking to go forward. great ball forward, able to pass
What
it
a back
over.
kick.
And could have been a wonderful opportunity there. Doesn't seem to have been read quite right, though.
Teams are moving very quickly with short time left on the clock, with 7:50 left on the clock.
Ball towards the middle. Gets
Oh,
it
with
over.
a trip. With a trip by,
Number 3.
they're definitely, I can definitely tell, though, that this game is going to get very aggressive very quickly.
The team, nobody really tends to like a tie. I mean, it is better than a loss, but you go out feeling like nothing. You waste your time, but just...
I definitely agree with you.
You work so hard for a tie. It's just not what you want, but...
You're definitely right.
I'm going to look.
You see now, deep ball for Pineland. Liberty fighting for it definitely very, very hard.
Pineland's going to take the ball. It's going to go towards the middle, but not quite see defender. Liberty tending to try to double team here, but that does make it more dangerous when an open opportunity does come. Might give it back to the goalie, but doesn't.
They're able to keep it in
on the sideline.
And that ball's going to go out.
But if that didn't go out, would have been a major play for Liberty. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game.
And they're going to switch out Morgan Montana with Chelsea Lavizo once again.
Guys, it's pronounced Chelsea Lavizo. As they get ready to do it. Able to play a little bit of keepy up. Moves forward, able to
Great
get a little bit of a
opportunity.
breakaway here. Open space. It's a 3-on-3. She
They're
moves
going.
forward.
They're trying to go as fast as possible here.
Player coming up behind her, but she
They
seems
even
to have
have a bit of
speed
a shot here. Shot. Oh, and it goes high.
And Liberty, their shots, if they bring them down a little bit, could be such a big threat.
Definitely.
As they tend to have a good defense either way. And earlier I was saying that a lot of their defense seems to be their offense, and that has changed. They seem to have good defense and good offense right now. It hasn't been as much of constant pressure, but they're still holding it back on defense.
You're definitely right about that. I think they're definitely trying to play more offense and just be more aggressive, trying to score. Ball going to the sideline near us with a crossover opportunity.
Ball goes back out to the side. Ball going forward. If she's able to keep that in, that would have been a major play. Goal kick, though.
Goes with 5 minutes left on the clock.
Stay on the 18.
The teams are definitely trying to move pretty quickly. They're definitely trying to get a bit nervous.
Neither one of them want a tie here. It's just not what they came out here to do. They came out here to win, and either win or lose trying. But
Definitely.
able to make a move, get to the outside, trying to keep it in bounds. Not much room to go. Able to pass it back off.
You're definitely
Player
right.
back to herself, goes for the cross in the middle, and just doesn't get a good hold of it.
Cannot get a good cross off. Does not mean, but Liberty's able to get the ball back with an opportunity here to score. Call. Stop the clock for what looks to be an injury. Looks like we're going to get some extra time here at the end of the game for this.
Seems to have gotten hit a little bit. Seems to have rolled over
Looks
before.
like some very, very bad injury, it seems like.
Seems to be an ankle.
Let's see if she's able. Looks like she's not able to get up.
Cart's coming out, not quite called for yet.
Trainer's going out there to see if he can help her. Oh, she's getting up.
She's up on her feet, which is always good. And after solid almost 80 minutes of soccer, it's gonna be something.
First major injury of the game.
And
looks like they're gonna add on a couple, maybe about a minute to this at the end of the game.
And even if, actually they seem to have just stopped the clock instead instead of adding time later.
They usually have to make up time anyway.
All right, come on, let's go. We got
Liberty,
4.
though, not
Liberty-
a favorable thing to happen for Liberty with a little bit of a breakaway. But
4:21 left in the half, left in the game. And it looks like nobody's gonna try and take an opportunity here.
kicks it out to the side.
The
Player
player
down.
falls down.
Play
Pinelands
keeps
playing
going.
very aggressive, trying to see if they can get one more going before the half, before the game ends.
4 minutes left. Crosses it to the inside.
Liberty gets the ball though, and they're gonna pass it back to their goalie, who takes a nice deep pass down back to the Pineland players though.
And then taking control of it again. 2-on-1. Ball
Liberty
goes
playing-
open.
Liberty plays great. They're gonna try and get upfield as fast as
Open
possible.
space. 4-on-4. Kicks it forward. Able to get it almost into the box before it gets stopped. Calls her off. Able to get a little bit of control of the ball.
Ball looks like that's gonna go out. It's gonna be Liberty ball. Quick throwing with 3:30 left on the clock. They're trying to get as much as they can in as possible. And get jump kick going out again. Instead, they're trying to move. They're moving up the field without even having to really try. As Liberty gets the ball again and they throw it in. They're trying to make a move. Get a field shot
Towards the middle.
directly.
One of the better shots we've seen tonight, especially from that range. Not skying it, not putting too low. Just a phenomenal shot.
As Liberty gets the ball back. That was a great shot. I don't think great placement. That's going to go. Liberty still has it. They try to pass. That ball is going to stay. What a play. She skyrocketed right between two Liberty players. With a quick throw in there, look like they're trying to get it with 2:35 left on the clock.
Liberty ball, not the greatest throw-in.
That ball is going to be given to
Pineland.
That ball is going to be given to Pineland. Trying to get a quick kick in.
2 minutes left in the game now.
2:10 left in the clock.
It just goes a little bit over her head. An open opportunity here. Looks to take the shot. Shot high off the crossbar. Phenomenal shot there.
1:55 left in the clock.
And she just had an open opportunity there.
Oh, what a great opportunity there to score. That ball is going to be given to Liberty with 1:40 left on the clock. They're trying to see if they can get a quick goal in.
And you put that an inch or two lower, and that could be bouncing on the line and called in.
Definitely.
It's just
this is a very, very close game right now. 1:20 on the clock to see what they're talking about something.
To be honest, not quite sure why the play was stopped. It bounced off the crossbar, and I believe that the ball was still in play, but not quite sure what's happening either to the players at this point.
Neither do I. With 1:09 left on the clock, they're going to take a nice deep kick.
The side. Pass it back to her teammate. Looking to play faster here, but trying to take their time, not make any big mistakes.
They added some time back on the clock. There's 1:20 now. Highline's going to get the ball. They're playing quickly.
Pinelands taking their time, going to want to make sure they get this right. Wouldn't be surprised to see a ball go deep into the 18-yard box.
Now you gotta pick them all up.
Able to get an opportunity, heads it out to the side. Might be a good opportunity for Liberty here.
Ball goes out.
Great block. Liberty ball now. They're going to need to throw it in. Might not even
56.
have time.
48 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to need to rush here, but this, in the past minute, has been going mostly.
Kicked as far as they could. Ball goes out again. It's going to be given to Liberty. And 35 seconds left. Another deep throw. Liberty gets it.
Trips
Trip.
up on the ball.
20 seconds.
We're going to want to go fast. Liberty able to get control of the ball.
15 seconds left. They take a kick down swing. Just to get a quick swing in. 10 seconds, kick down back to the goal side of Liberty.
Able to get a quick opportunity.
Quick opportunity.
Shot! One with 2 seconds left.
No goal!
Too high. Just too high on that shot. A good last second.
With an opportunity to take the win. She shoots it.
Just too high.
I think the clock may end it anyway.
Yeah,
That's game. It looks like as a tie. Jackson Liberty High School versus Pineland High School Wildcats. 1-1 tie. This was JTV's Game of the Week. I am Drew Barocas.
I'm Brian Martingano, and we will see you tomorrow. And a slight miscommunication there. There will play 2 10-minute overtimes if needed. First goal wins the game. And they're going to be looking to take it here. Going to want to start early and start fast. Not too long of a break here for either team. The way that they've been playing a lot faster in the second half, they are going to be looking to get wins here from either team. Not going to want to end this in another tie. as it. Pineland Wildcats going to start off with the ball. They're going to want to go fast. See what they can do. Clock starts. They're going to go down to the side, looking to move forward, able to pass it to the outside. Pass, able to go out to the side successfully, move it to the middle with a little bit of room, starting off with a lot of pressure, and gets tripped up, and this might be huge for the Wildcats here. They are in shooting range here. They could take a shot on goal, and once again, I think they're definitely coming into here with the momentum with that 0-second shot at the end of the regulation time. Looks to take the shot, takes it, and just goes over the head through the uprights. And these players, don't know if it's a football field, but they all seem to be skying their shots and passes a little bit. Ball went up and just too high over the goal. Liberty thanking Lucky Stars there for that not being. Excellent shot goes out of bounds. Liberty gonna look to move forward. None of them, I think, want to play this full game of overtime. They want to end this as fast as possible. Come out fast, and they might have a burst of energy here as they did get a couple-minute break. We're able to get drinks, but Wildcats able to get control of the ball, going to the outside. It's a 3-on-1, but she's able to take control of the ball, and that'll go in. A wonderful shot from the far side, and I think that'll be the game. An amazing shot here, able to move forward, and an upper 90 shot hits the back of the net, and Wildlands, they're going to be able to win that. And not a very long overtime, but overtime it did take. And look, they were able to get such good pressure going into this overtime. Liberty, though, they got to hold their heads high. They got a few good chances and a few good shots on goal. But that will be the actual end. I'm Brian Martingano, and thank you for watching JTV's Game of the Week.